In day-to-day life, I never realized how complex our world is. The smallest things consist of many other small things, which make further small things. It's a little overwhelming. In fact, almost everything made in my room has many layers and steps to become what it is now. And you think that going out to nature would help that out, but no. Everything is still complex, full of depth and body. Now, you think as human beings, we would learn to appreciate all the complexity in our world, and to some degree, we have. So why do we like a few shapes on a blank background? And why is it one of the most insane art forms we've made? Minimalist art is still relatively new in our history. We saw the emergence of it in the 1950s, and it really took off in the 60s, and it's just kind of had a rise ever since then. Need proof of its use? Look at some of the biggest companies in the world, from Google and Apple. Notice how flat their designs are. They seem to have this consistent theme of minimalism. Google even calls their UI interface material design, which is designed to look like pieces of colored paper just overlapping each other. It's that minimalist. Now, to an art freak, it may not be true minimalism, but to the common eye, you can see the influences. And unlike the funky and geometrically flawed Bauhaus movement, minimalism takes the same shapes and tries to make them as perfect as possible. Symmetry, pleasing colors, the finest tuning goes into minimalist art to make the few different colors of shapes as straight as possible. And to be honest, it looks really bland and boring. Who would spend thousands of dollars for something you can make at home? It's the only avant-garde art form which even troubles me. One of the earliest examples of minimalism is Malevich's Black Circle, which is, as the name states, a black circle on a canvas. Until it hit me. These are all devoid of human nature.
Spread ego across the block, spread ego across the block, spread ego across the block!
I guess you can say that minimalist art is a form of abstract art, but what is that even supposed to replicate? It doesn't look like anything in the natural universe can make on its own. This can't be naturally generated. It's a product of the human mind, and it's the most ridiculous and alien thing we can possibly think of. And that's where it grabs people. It's confusing. Even the most abstract concepts, such as our emotions, cannot be described through a few shapes on a canvas. And what really surprises me is how this flat and depressing looking painting has caused me even now to engage in thought about it. So, the next time you see some minimalist art and pass it off as effortless slop, ask yourself again, what am I even looking at here?
It's a beautiful